Hello, this short screencast is going to explain how more corruption was a result of greater regulation. So what that means is more bribery, for example, might be happening because more government officials are regulating businesses. So we are seeing less laissez-faire government. The government is now getting more involved. I will explain with the next slide. So you have a factory. Before the government got involved, the factory owner, and this is Carnegie, would use ruthless means to make as large a profit as possible. And oftentimes this resulted in four things. For the workers, low pay, bad work conditions, long hours. And for the consumer, with the monopoly, it led to control of the supply and therefore higher prices. So this was not good for anybody except for a guy like Carnegie or the business owner. But that's what happened when it was laissez-faire. Now, for example, Teddy Roosevelt comes along, and Roosevelt creates the Sherman Antitrust Act. Well, when he creates the Sherman Antitrust Act, he wants to break up these monopolies. And therefore, he's going to need to hire more government officials to regulate or go out and inspect and regulate the system so that these businesses can have an eye watching them from the government, break them up into smaller businesses, and we'll see as we move through time and it becomes less laissez-faire, actually keeping an eye on their business practices and how they treat their workers. But long story short, there is more government officials that are now interacting with guys like Andrew Carnegie or these business owners. With more government officials, you're going to have more opportunities to bribe. So that's why these gentlemen are all handing money behind their back, because you would simply have a greater opportunity to bribe, and therefore more corruption is going to result from more regulation. So this equation can help explain it a little bit. More regulations or laws plus more government officials, which results from more laws, minus laissez-faire, is going to equal more corruption. If you go to the study guide, this under political factors, this question, I just helped you answer it. So the question is, how did government regulations lead to corruption? Well, you can use my explanation in this screencast to help answer that question on the study guide. All right, thank you.